Hello, 'tis I, Fat Cow. Amber uploaded a video today. It was very telling, a lot more informative than I think Amber realises, and oh boy, there was a lot of ego on show. I'm not going to go into it because, quite frankly, it was a pretentious display of narcissism. I've said that word again. I mean, I can't help it. I know it gets boring. I say narcissist or narcissism every bloody video I make, but given the two people I cover, it's unavoidable. But there is one part I wish to address because, honestly, it's fucking hilarious. She called this section of her blog the Linterview. She's probably very pleased she came up with the name Linterview. Do you know what I thought the very first time I heard her say Linterview? I thought about the lint picking. It's only when I saw Linterview written I understood it was Lynn Terview, not Linterview. This section, the Linterview, is going to be renamed before the next Thursday vloggy thing occurs. When she realises that most people, when hearing Linterview, will think about Beck being coerced, let's say, not forced, but strongly coerced into plucking Amber until their arms ached. Linterview. You were so pleased with that, weren't you? Oh, my dear child.
I am so nervous. All right, let me get to my Instagram. I am beyond nervous. Okay. Take a deep breath. It's gonna be fine. All right, here we go.
If you didn't have the obstacles that you have in your life, I'm thinking specifically about your weight or maybe some of the trauma-related obstacles, what different twists and turns do you think your life would have taken? Let's imagine you didn't do YouTube, and you didn't have childhood trauma, and you didn't have your weight standing in your way. Where would you see yourself now?
Okay, so if I didn't have childhood trauma and I didn't have these weight issues, where do I see myself now? Honestly, probably like in LA. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what I'd be doing for a job or anything like that. Like, I don't like to hype myself up too hard, but I feel like I would be an attractive person if I was thin. I mean, I think I'm pretty now. I mean, sometimes I feel super ugly, but my mom like is gorgeous. She was super gorgeous when she was younger. And I know without all my extra, I would look very, very different. And I think I would really be successful in LA. I don't really know what I would be doing, but I think I would be thriving. I have a feeling I would be thriving for sure. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, Amberlynn, why did you bring up like what you would look like? It's because sadly, society is shallow. And I feel like people who are more attractive, they get further in life and they're treated better, etc.
Amber didn't say exactly what she actually thinks, because she didn't want to come across as being too arrogant, for want of a better word. What Amber was strongly implying was that if she wasn't super, I'm not even in a category that science has given a name, obese, she would be famous in LA. Famous. Not infamous like she is now, but famous. Maybe as a writer or an actress. You know, because Amber believes she is better than everybody else, and that the only thing that gets in her way is her size. Much the same way as she thinks the only reason people don't like her is because of her size. Now, Amber, on paper, superficially, does not have an unattractive face. But we're talking about superficially, because in order to see that Amber has a legitimately attractive face, one must not know about Amber's character. Because once you know Amber's character, you are no longer able to see her in any other way. And I don't know why I've gone posh. In any other way apart from the legitimately, genuinely, inarguably ugly person that she is. And even if she was thin, that personality would prevent her from being successful in LA. My goodness, what an ego she has. It's really, really quite incredible. Of course, why am I getting posh? I don't understand. Okay, we're stuck with posh. Of course, we have to blame this on the NPD. Amber doth love herself so, and Amber doth believe that she is better than everybody else. Everybody else is beneath her. And if she was a straight woman, she would think Pedro Pascal was beneath her, which we all know Pedro Pascal is above everybody on the planet because he is practically perfect in every way. Amber is an attention parasite. She needs people to look at her, acknowledge her, and to congratulate her for being, well, for existing. She doesn't understand how us plebs don't see what is so obvious. We're all fat phobic because we all think she's a horrible person. Because, you know, we're so fucking shallow. Much like Foodie, Amber Can I call you Amber? Amby? No, Amber's better. Amber, much like Foodie. Your weight, your size, your girth, your heftiness, the fact you are a behemoth of a woman is the least interesting thing about you. And the majority of us couldn't give a flying fuck about the number on the scale and the size of your knickers. We are somewhat irked by your character and your behaviour and your attitude and your ego, which is, without question, even bigger than your pants. You are a horrible, horrible, horrible individual. And even if you were a size 2, we'd still think you were shit. And as for being famous and successful in LA, pull the other one, love. It's got bells on.